What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Grand Scheme. This is Gran Kahonu smoking it down on this Friday night. Alex42, first in the chat. Most epic intro ever to an MCOC YouTube. Are you talking about someone else's or mine? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Demoji Man, hello to you. First, not quite. Alex beat ya. Lord Hibby, Gran, you'll never guess what happened. I pulled the 5-star Mephisto. Well, no, I'm not going to guess if you tell me. You can't tell me before I guess. What is up, Aaron C? Good to see you. Doc82 in the house already. That gamer guy from Texas. It's been a while. How have you been, man? And how is Texas? A little bit excited to stream tonight. I got a new toy today, and haven't had a whole lot of chance to test it out yet, but yeah, grabbed myself a brand new iPhone 8 right there. Whoop, flip everything around on you. Actually, iPhone 8 Plus, and so far, all right, let's try that. I don't know what the deal is. These are the same settings that I've been running with for some time now and haven't had any problems with. And then all of a sudden, the last couple days, it's telling me that I need to turn down, I need to use a faster encoding preset. I'm not even sure exactly what that means. I'm a noob when it comes to all this tech stuff. But looks to be okay now. Anyway, love the techno smoky intro. Thanks, man. Do I use my Mystic Gem on him or save the gem? I don't know. The feedback that I'm hearing on Mephisto so far is mixed. It's so mixed. I don't think that we're really in a position yet to tell exactly how good or bad he's going to be. He's clearly not going to be a Carnage. But I don't think he's not going to be a Magic or a Dr. Voodoo either, so hard to say, man. The chances of you grabbing a 5-star Voodoo are, I don't know what those are. Magic, hard to say. I would maybe hold on to it until we know a little bit more about the champion. Completed 100% Master Mode today. Congrats, Aaron C. I need to jump in there myself. I'm full on energy, which means I'm losing progress. Felipe Cruz, hello, Gran. Hate the special bug. Send a shout out to Brazil. Absolutely. What is up, Brazil? I haven't seen the special bug yet, at least not the new one, but I'm sure I'm about to find out. Devious Assassin, need a new phone. Yeah, my wife is the one that needed a new phone, but she hates getting new phones. She hates spending the money, so I said, I'll spend the money, and you can have my phone. So, it took a few days, but she agreed. He hit soft, that's what I heard. Captain Morgie, or Mapton Corgi. Man, you got me that time. Gonna be lurking in the background. How often does Dual Skirmish come? Have a ton of dual credits, trying to keep track so they don't expire. Okay, so Dual Skirmish is always between Alliance Quest, and so it's every 9 days, something like that, or 5, 6, 7 days. So there's 5 days of Alliance Quest, 3 days off, and it's like the second event after Alliance. So Alliance Quest finishes, then there's completion, then there's duels, and then there's class usage or something like that, or maybe I got the two backwards, but it's always in there. But if you're running out of dual skirmish credits or dual credits, what you want to do is keep an eye on your solo events. And when you have not the combat ones, so Tech Combat is running right now, but if you have a Tech Arena event or a Class Arena event, use a 5-star champion to duel and use those duel credits. It's 1,000 points per duel on that. So that's an easy way to hit the last milestone if you can't refresh your 5 stars or they're not ready in the arena. So that's where you need to use those. Don't let them expire. They fixed a special bug today. They did, but then there's a new one introduced apparently where you use a special attack and your champion doesn't do anything. Dicer21, what's up? Omega Mutant. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, man. It's been a pretty good day. John Doe. Hope you're enjoying your cigar tonight. Lego Lover also here. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet either, but I've seen several people in our line chat mention it, and apparently there's a forum post about it already. But man, I should have changed this team out. I was messing around with Storm earlier with a power gain team. I didn't realize I didn't change this. Oh well. It's just heroic. She can finish this, I think. How's everyone's arena grind going tonight? It's on the forums. I haven't even seen it. I may pull that up and see what it's doing. Happened to me tonight. It was like, what was that? Typical bam. Yeah, it was funny because like the correction post on the last one, they said we had a backup plan in case something like this happened. Like, really? You had a plan B in case you did crash the special attack issue? But such is life in the MCOC community. Going good, just maxing out this T4B arena. I gotta get going on that. Probably not gonna be able to do a whole lot of arena this weekend. It sounds like I'm gonna be tearing up some carpet in my basement tomorrow. I may not even get all the milestones, which I really need because I made a poor decision and blew all my units. Dude, always the story. Like, I'm gonna save this time. It's like the classic addict line, right? This time it's gonna be different. And then you go blow them all. 4-star feature, T4B, and Summoner Trials left to do. You are rolling, man. Never feel like going for feature. Takes a lot of time or units. Just crossed 1 million for 3-star Mephisto. Already have Iron Fist dupes, so just doing milestones. Yeah, I hope I have some time to grab him as a 3-star at least next week. 1.6 on Danny, 300,000 on Mephisto, 3-star. 1.3 on 4-star, 350 on Cat 4. Only for the milestones. I couldn't do it, man. We replaced our kitchen floor several years ago, and I could hardly stand up the next day. I have back issues, and that my back let me know that that was a really bad idea. But, I mean, you guys have heard me talk about this little dog that we inherited. It's been peeing in my basement, and just got to the point, like, that's it. It's no more, you know, not in the house anymore. Last Saturday, I spent all day, Saturday, and then well, I spent several hours Saturday, then the cleaner broke down, so I had to take it back, got another one, Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon, and finished up Monday morning just thoroughly vacuuming, shampooing the carpets downstairs, and thought it smelled fine. Thought it got all the odor out, but now it's just like really bad, like mildew, wet smell. It's not like that shampoo smell anymore. So we think this carpet is. We've known we needed to replace it since we bought the house 10 years ago. We've just been putting it off, and now is the time. So it's got to come out. Bradius KD got a 3-star Carnage. Where did you get the Carnage from? Did you open a feature crystal? I want to get a 4-star Wesley Snipes. That'd be nice. I'm telling you, you need to go watch that movie I mentioned last night, the Gallow Walkers. Thought this was Master? Nope. No, just doing Heroic. I'm not using any units on energy refills, mostly because I blew them all on Grandmaster crystals. A lot of romance going on in the team. Yeah, I wanted to get to... I wanted to test Storm's L2 as much as possible in a fight against Winter Soldier, and so I just put in the highest power gain that I could, so I could be just throwing L2s more frequently, just to test her critical crit rate on the L2, and still wasn't terribly impressed. Do here. Very malicious dog. Dog. Yeah. I hate that dog. Seriously, if anybody wants him, come get him. We will teach that dog by you having to pull out the carpet on a Saturday. Yeah, he's out in the backyard. I mean, I feel bad, but it's like dog's an outside dog now until somebody comes in and takes him from me. The B Manny, what's up? Good to see you tonight, boss. Chappie also here. Stop opening some. Yeah, I know, man. It was just it's the side effects. It's the side effects of a bad 5-star opening. And I know Sim Spidey isn't bad. I mean, it could have been worse, but definitely could have been better. So it was like after that stream, I was like, I'm gonna get something here. Gotta get something, and it backfired. I think I got a 4-star Captain Marvel, and the rest 3 stars. It was glorious. And then I watched Joel's video this morning. He kind of did the same thing, but he only opened 5 of them. I opened like 15. 3-star Carnage login. So it's you've been hanging on to that crystal for a few days then, if that's the login, Bradius. Wesley is a poser. I'm going for Eric Brooks. Pulled a 3-star Medusa. Been working to max her and 3-star Carnage outs. Yeah, I did get a 3-star Medusa out of some of those crystals that I blew open. Awakened her and took her to 440, so I get to play around with her a little bit. Five-star Kamala weighed you down. I mean, I would have lost it if I pulled a Kamala or a She-Hulk or an Iron Patriot. I've got all the other bad ones. Well, Luke Cage. I don't have Luke Cage either. So I guess I've got plenty of bad 5 stars left to pull. But I need a good one. I need a very good one. Never got a 5-star from a GMC, neither have I. Alright, so I don't know if you guys notice or not, but this iPhone, the 8 Plus here, seems to me to be quite a bit faster than the 6S that I've been playing with. What do I want to do here? There we go. Out of Grandmaster, got favorite character Civil Warrior 3-star. Wish I got 4-star, even consider taking him up to rank 4, rank 3. Should I take Vision to be most powerful character? Carnage? Out of Civil Warrior, Carnage, and Vision, your first choice should be Vision. IP double duped here, very sad. I can honestly say I don't have any terrible champions that I've duped yet. I've got some very average champions that I've duped, and a few that I consider very good, but none of the really bad ones yet. Next week, going for Voodoo and Ghost Rider 5-star. I wish you luck, my friend. Cameron can tell you all about the Voodoo 5-star. $102 or $103 3-star maxed awaken for me. I don't even know how many 3 stars I have. They're all maxed except for 2. Carnage and Angela, and I just pulled Angela a couple days ago as a 3-star. Let's see. Zonal Kumar, welcome back, man. How are you tonight? Imperious 1 as well, and Q-Bug. Hey, guys. Good to see you. Last 3 5-stars were Old Man Logan, Jugs, and Hulkbuster. I would rather... I'll trade you 1 Colossus for Old Man Logan. Old Alley used to want to talk me into rank 4 and IP, said screw it and left. Did they hate you? Long and glorious stick on that Voodoo. It's Cosmic Day, better get to work, bro. I did already. Like I said, I got Angela too, so I had Carnage, Angela, and not Angela, I meant Medusa, but I got Carnage, Angela, and Medusa. And I took Angela to rank 2, and I took Medusa from 1-1 to 440. I didn't want to spend any more of my energy on the cosmic stuff because I want to use that for the event quest. Mapton Corgi, have a cold one on the Corgi. Sounds good, man. Thanks. Sending over $5. Art of Chaos, welcome, sir. Will not take that Colossus. Come on, man. Don't be greedy. You don't even have a 4-star and a half. See, I've got a 4-star, 440, signature 99. I'll just rank mine to rank 5, and you can have the 5-star. Thanks again, Mapton Corgi. What do you think? My OBS is temperamental, I think. Some days it runs just fine, and other days not so much. Any of you guys got a, you understand this computer speak better than I do? I may have to get somebody on the line with me sometime and walk through some of these settings. It says encoding overload. It's gone now, but it said encoding overload, and then try a higher encoding setting. Feel Your Pain went for Mephisto, got Civil Warrior. That makes Spider-Gwen, Luke Cage, Civil Warrior for my last few features. Yeah, I'm talking myself into liking Spider-Gwen. No Groot. At least got 24 now for an even 8. Nice, I've got 20. I need one more. It's annoying having one team I gotta throw a 4-star in there. Alright, so... any techies in the chat? I'm gonna type in, it says encoding overload. Overloaded. And maybe it's the new iPhone, I don't know. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. Is that bit rate? I don't know if that's the bit rate or seems like it might be. Yeah, her animations are very nice. Congrats on the Mephisto. Alright, so I am looking at... I mean, but seriously, if anybody knows this, I need to get BG in the stream here. And it's just intermittent, so like right now it's running fine, but then it'll start lagging again. Lower bit rate. I did lower it just a little bit already. It's actually telling me to go higher, to use a faster encoding preset. Vanix03, welcome to the stream. Don't know crap about OBS, but maybe make sure the codec compression you have on that Smoke BG play is something OBS likes. Yeah, I mean, I've run that since I've streamed, and I've never had a problem with it. So, like, the only thing that I've changed, well, tonight, the new phone, but I don't think that would be a change in, that would be a change in Air Server, not necessarily OBS. But it's fine now. But I will have this, at least I've typed out this message now. I'm going to copy that down elsewhere. And if nothing else, I will Google it later. Educate myself on how to change encoding settings, presets. Anyway, it's green now, so let's see what happens. No, it's still lagging. Alright. Alright, so I'm just not going to do anything with it yet. I'm going to turn off air server for now to free up some stuff here. And then I'm just going to check this right now. You guys can join me. Let's see this. All right. That's the message. Let's see. We're gonna learn, people. We're here to learn, people, not to make out with you. How to turn down video settings or use faster encoding preset in OBS. High CPU usage, high encoding. Can you give me a shout out? I'm on my first stream link, won't come up, so just looked on my channel. I can't look on the channel right now, man. I have a problem with the stream there, but definitely shout out to you, Emoji Man. Gotta turn off the porn, bro. No sir, no porn on here. Lower your frame rate. I'm already at 30 FPS. Change your times 264 settings. So I need to turn that to very fast. So if you'd like to reduce, if you try to reduce CPU usage without modifying resolution FPS, you can reduce your CPU by changing that to ultra fast. All right. Let's just blame BG because he's not here. That's, yep, we'll do it. All right, give me a second. I'm going to try this and change this to ultra fast. Image may look a bit blockier or pixelated. Alright. Alright, I'm back. No, it didn't die, I just shut it down. So I could change, I did change one thing, and then I see you say check your sources. So if you're using a webcam, check it isn't running at too high of a resolution. More than 480p is rarely needed if it isn't full screen. Alright, so let me see if I can change that. We're going to fix this lag issue, doggone it. That may be one of the issues. All right. Two things changed. That better work now. I think we're on to it. You guys are awesome. Help me figure it out. Test echo encoding overloaded. Right. Yes, you are correct. You are correct. Did not even think that it might be the camera. That's a very good possibility. Well, let's see what happens. All right. New phone problem? No, I mean I've been having it the last few nights for some reason. But it is a fairly new occurrence. Before I was having problems with the internet. And the Wi-Fi, I wasn't having a good enough signal on the Wi-Fi, so I hooked up the Ethernet, and then all of a sudden I started getting this encoder issue. So changed 2 settings. Well, I changed one setting. Put it on ultra fast or super fast or something like that, and then reduced the resolution on the camera. And hopefully that's going to take care of the issue. Malachi Reyes. Mephisto is the most beast champion to have. You like him? Did you get him as a 4-star or 5-star or 3-star? 6-star? Alright, give me some feedback. How's it looking? It looks to me like it's looking okay. Looks way better. Alright, well, I don't know which one of those things made an impact. But, I'm happy with it. Oh, how long on my... Oh, it's 4 hours left. Don't have him, he's just very good from other people who got him from featured 5-star. Gotcha. Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews. Mostly good, mostly positive, but some uncertainty with him. But I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to see what the final verdict is after we've had a chance, after people have had a chance to use him in Alliance War and Alliance Quest and questing and things. See how he is in various parts of the game. Usually takes a week or so before we can really come up with a solid verdict on a champ. Fine with any new Cosmic. I missed the hype arena, so it'll be a while to get any new Cosmic. I'm not hurting for Cosmics, but I'd love to have some decent Science champs in the contest. What's up, Quickshot? You missed all the excitement where the chat helped me fix my overload, my encoding overload issue. Better for defense than anything else. Yep, that's what Kabam said originally, and I've heard that from a number of people. His attack seems to be pretty low, his damage output, other than the Incinerate. But I would be interested in trying him in Alliance Quest with my Ghost Rider. New emoji hype. Yeah, you got a. I switched it around. Put the cigar on the icon and Groot on the emoji. Thought that was more fitting. But I gotta check ID at the door. The chat is lagging. If it's not one thing, it's another, right? Blade may be another look good but bad champ. Falcon. Funny you should say that. He looks like Falcon. Need to make the MMX IV War video. I quit. I was recording the fights on that and then I just stopped. I think I recorded most of them. I don't think I've recorded the boss kill. But yeah, I mean, it was bad. Like, the last 2 fights that I had, I mean, they were basically killing themselves with recoil and with suicides because they had very little recovery masteries on. I mean, so they were losing like 1,800 health per tick or something like that. It was nuts. You could just stand back and watch them bleed out. Loki helmet. If the chat is laggy, it's your own connection, bro. My connection's good. OBS is, I think it's like a puzzle. You just change one piece and it like everything else kind of. And actually, I don't know where you're saying. So I see the chat in OBS. I see it on the screen. I see it on my pop-out. So I got it 3 different places, and it's popping up at 3 different times. So probably can close some of those. Oh, you were talking to Chappie. Sorry. Had like 2 fights with MMXIV. I didn't have many fights this last war, but I had a full line on theirs. Well, except for that very first node, I think was empty. It seems to be that's what it's tending to go to now. That my first node on line 1 has been empty for several wars. I haven't seen the new bug yet. What's the goal in Arena? I really don't have one this time around. It's going to be a busy weekend. I'm just doing what I can. Right now I'm just starting on the Infinite Streak in the T4B Arena, and then I will only run 5 stars here after I get to fight, well, probably after I get through the 5 stars. And then I will concentrate everything else in the other arenas. War is so boring. Jump the portal to the last section, go to sleep, wake to no fights. You never need backup. Dude, it's not hard. Oops, hit the wrong one there. I'd be happy to let you take it if you want it. Maybe once. Although I did lose Iceman to Spidey. It's ridiculous. He got me one time. I can't even remember what happened, if I didn't throw the L1 soon enough or just missed a parry or something, but one combo is all it took on Iceman. Took off the ice armor with the first hit, 4 hits, and KO'd. And luckily not stun immune though, so finished him off with Hyperion. Should check your connection. My connection is good. I'm telling you. Back to 5 in AW. Hemorrhoid Hitman, what's up? Back to rank 5. Congrats. I think we'll see 5-star feature arenas eventually. I don't know if we could put a timetable on that, but I imagine it's going to happen eventually. Took Medusa up to 440 today. Let me know what you think about her. Does Medusa need to be duped to be worth ranking at 550? I believe so. I believe she really does need to be awakened in order to be good. Strategically, can you go? Yeah, exactly. You cannot get to my mini-boss from any other route. I'm always a little nervous when I get there, because if I hit B instead of A, then I'm going to go to the other mini-boss, and nobody can cross over and catch mine. But, like, hit the right button. For next matchup, use Carnage, King Groot, and Hood, please. I don't have King Groot. Maybe when I get to a 3-star, but right now I am working on building the streak, so I am hitting the 5 stars right now. You really like that Carnage, or is there a reason that you want me to use that team? I was thinking of who else was saying Carnage? Crimson Fog, did I miss you when you dropped in? I'm scrolling up and see your name. Anyway, somebody was talking about Carnage. Who was that? Medusa is awesome. That's what I hear. And Brian Grant can't stop talking about her, so she must be pretty good. Don't let me lose a 5-star here. Stupid Electro. There we go. Carnage's Bloodlust and Awaken King Groot's health regen in the hood and Hex invisibility. Okay, you just like their individual things going on there. I said I didn't think they had any synergies or anything. Rank up next to Gwenpool. Yeah, I'd love to get her as a 4-star. Did not have any time to grind for her in Arena, but I'll get her someday. I'm not really hurting for any champions right now, other than, I mean, the only champs that I need at this point are gonna be a, you know, of course, Star-Lord to awaken the 5-star, and then if there's anybody that in the future that's gonna counter abilities that can't currently be countered, like, for example, Mephisto can counter the... Sorry, I'm just hoping I don't get KO'd here by Ultron, but Mephisto is the first true counter to Iceman's Cold Snap, and but we don't have anybody that can counter Mephisto yet. But that's coming. I'm sure that's coming. Iceman is not really a great counter to Mephisto because he loses all of his damage output. But when that champ comes, whenever that champ comes, then I would probably put the effort in to grab that champion. Check out the new champ on my profile. Did you get Mephisto? Which one did you just add? You've had Dr. Voodoo. Did you just add Nightcrawler or Star-Lord? Probably Star-Lord because I'm complaining about Star-Lord. Very nice, man. I'm not jealous. Not jealous at all. Archangel spanks Mephisto? How is that? Because he's poison immune. How does AA handle him? Something going on there that I'm not getting. I'm not understanding how he would, how he'd have the advantage there. Star-Lord. As soon as mine is awakened, I got 70 stones, at least 70 stones to throw on him. Bleeds a neurotoxin, but doesn't he have to be... Don't you have to be able to apply a poison to apply the neurotoxin? Oh, she auto-blocked my... Oh. That stinks. I anticipated the auto-block coming, but I... Ah! That was frustrating. So I threw that L1, he hits her, and then she auto-blocks the arrow, which is the power drain and the bleed. Doggone it. Do not lose to Ultron here. Oh, come on, where's my parry? Aaron Hoodie Lover, welcome. And Monkey Flower, you can't get neurotoxin without poison, still works on ability. Yeah, something's screwy there. If you can get neurotoxin on them, that's awesome, but something's screwy with that. What's your first 5-star? My first 5-star was Iron Man. Dark Soda Gaming, hey Gran, I finally beat the Act 4 Venom quest. Congrats on that. That's a big milestone. Almost done, man. Almost done. What'd you get, Art of Chaos? Agent Venom and Dupe Magic, who is now ranked 4. At least they're decent pulls. At least it wasn't Kamala Khan. Sorry, Cameron. Not bad, not bad at all. I am trying to like Agent Venom myself. I'm not sure yet if I do. I think the biggest thing he's got going for him is I can run suicides and not lose a whole lot of health from the bleed usually, or the double edge and liquid courage. And the bleed on his L1, even without deep wounds, is ridiculous. But overall, as a champion, I'm not sure that I like him a whole lot. I want to get the L2 before the arc overload triggers. Come on. There we go. Evade reduction is nice too. Yeah, but it's, what is it, like 40%? It's not the best at it, but I guess it could come in handy in a pinch. Maybe mistaken for Nightingale. Alright, I think that's enough of the T4B. Can throw the 5 stars back in there later. I do want to start on the basic. One thing I hate about Feature 5-star is that even the sub feature is extremely rare. Keep getting old champ. There's supposed to be a higher chance to get them, right? And they increased the chance, or no, they kept it the same. I don't remember what the math was on that. It seemed like the feature is the same chance, and then the chance of getting a sub feature is a little lower than the feature, and then the chance of getting an older one is a little lower than that. But since there's so many of the older champions, then your chance of pulling a particular champion is lower than your chance of pulling a sub feature, and pulling a particular sub feature is lower than your chance of pulling a feature. But because of the sheer number of sub feature and basic champions, your chance of actually pulling one of a various number of those basics is higher, if that makes sense. I may have just talked in circles there, but that's the way I understand it. Night, guys. The bed, she is calling me. Hey, good night, Mapton Corgi. Thanks again for the super chat. How many milestones do you have to complete to get Iron Fist? This is my first fight. Are you asking me what I'm at, or are you asking me what you should do? Full Hyperion is a sub feature. That's nice. Say that 5 times fast. I don't even remember what I said. Ooh. Surprised I did not just get countered there. Just stunned him when he had several armor ups. What you should do, I would say, if you want Iron Fist, 2.5 should be plenty. I'm guessing that would be plenty. But if you can do more, do more. Very low probability to pull a specific sub feature, right? I have not even tried yet. I was close. I was very close, but they talked me into opening a basic 5-star the other night in the live stream. It's all your guys' fault. Got a Sim Spidey. I could have had a Mephisto or a Yondu. Or not. We're just going to keep opening basics. I don't even care anymore. Only reason I can think that it might go over 2.5 is that I know a lot of people, I say a lot, but that's just a general, I think a lot of people have got onto the idea that if you've got an Iron Fist that is not awakened, for example, and you've got the roster to be able to easily do 3 million, then that's some easy shards to sell your Iron Fist and then claim the new one from Arena. Because he's not one that you're not going to rank him up. You're not going to take him to rank 5 unless you've got everybody else ranked just about. So having him awakened is not a huge thing. I mean, I don't know of anybody that wouldn't have a problem just waiting until they got him from a crystal to awaken him. But so people are now selling unawakened 4-stars that they can get as basics and claiming the shards for selling them and then claiming them from Arena. So that, I think, does drive the score up a little bit, but I still don't see it going higher than 2.5. After Stark Spidey, going back to basics. Keep saying if I get the Star-Lord, I will probably save for some basics. just for the heck of it, to say that I've, you know, at least tried, had an opportunity to do it. I've never opened a single feature 5-star crystal. Yes, I can't be held responsible for my own actions. Hemorrhoid, what's up? You gotta know this. Only got about 67 champs. That's gonna make it tough, Dark Soda. What you can do is, you know, run through your champs and then set your alarm to for every 2 hours. That's how long it takes for them to refresh. Run through your champs, take a break, come back when the alarm resets and do it again. And you're playing non-stop until you hit it. Or find your top 3 champions that you can boost up, boost them, and then refresh them as long as the boost is active, and then do that for the next set of 4-star boosts that you have. And when you run out of boosts, just take your top 3 champions and keep refreshing them. But that can get expensive. Blame Legacy, it's totally Legacy's fault. Yeah, I've always been a fan of Iron Fist. He's always had his issues though. Originally his issue, at least in any like Arena, Alliance, War, he was too squishy, I think, for Alliance Quest, but tried him in Alliance War 2 one time, my very first time. But his issue originally was willpower. I mean, his armor breaks would just heal him up. And so if you're facing anybody with significantly higher health than you had, then you're in trouble. And there was a short window of time where he was actually good again, where the willpower thing wasn't a factor and his armor breaks could stack indefinitely. I used him in War a few times during that period, and I was like, man, I actually enjoy Iron Fist again. He was my first 440 4-star and my avatar for a very long time. My top champ probably for 6 or 8 months. And so I was like, man, I get to use Iron Fist again. I was happy about it. And then they did the diminishing returns thing, and the armor stacks, not so much anymore. So Quickshot put out a video today. It's something that not everybody knows. This guy he's running suicides, and as soon as the fight started, he had neurotoxin on him. And that is because he applied his suicide masteries in the wrong order. Does the analyzer think he's Ronnie Coleman? Well, I don't know if he thinks he's Ronnie Coleman. He doesn't look like Ronnie Coleman to me. Has he put out a new video? I haven't seen it. Anyway, or are you talking about his workout video that he posted earlier this week? Anyway, if you apply Liquid Courage first and then Double Edge and you go into a fight against Archangel, you're gonna get neurotoxin. If you apply Double Edge first and then apply neurotoxin, or then apply Liquid Courage second, you will not get neurotoxin. So not everybody knows that. Quickshot did just post a video on it. You can check his channel out if you were unaware. Can't mess with a dude that has his half naked on a wall. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I used to be real heavy into the gym as well, and it's just that's kind of that's part of the life, man. I mean, if you work hard, I mean, he's done fitness shows. He's going to have the stuff that goes along with that, so. Frost! Is that Deacon Frost? Ooh, first time using Medusa. I keep wanting to say Angela. Medusa. Nothing terrific there, but too easy of a fight. Wonder if it has to do somewhat with like the internet stuff or the lag stuff going on. If it has something to do with broadband usage in the area or something. I've heard that can happen, but I didn't think that was a cable thing. I thought that was more of a DSL. Do they even still use DSL? I don't know. They use cable. But anyway, it seems like I've been going for about 45 minutes or so, and it seems like after a while, I mean, even after I made those changes, I had some red notifications on the stream, but the last 10 or 15 minutes, everything's been green. But it seems to be the way things go here. Kind of sorts itself out. It's like the internet has to get warmed up. Feels weird watching Medusa fight after searching her bald and seeing her bald in the Inhumans. No spoilers, man. I haven't seen Inhumans yet. Next week, Ice Arena going to 7 million and probably go for like 6. Yes, I think that's a safe assumption. I think it'll be over 6, but I think 7 will be safe. No! He got me. No worries, man. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not. Did that start on ABC on TV tonight? Thought I saw something on Twitter about it. Can't imagine going for him twice. Good thing I pulled him once. Yep. I kind of regretted using an Awakening gem on him at first, but now it's like, yeah, I don't mind. That's fine. I went for Archangel twice, so we've still got one Mutant Awakening gem. Hopefully Deadpool will still come around, and hopefully they'll make him attainable. Really not sure how that's going to work. Because last time you had to purchase a deal for the 2 and the 3-star, which gave you an opportunity to be entered into a 4-star arena, I think is how it worked. And now that everybody's got that, it's like, what do you do this time? It's a bad show. How bad was it? Well, I haven't seen it, but let's put it this way. Everything that I've seen as far as reviews is very, very poor. And I mean, it's just like visually, it's like one of the comments that I saw from a critic was mentioning their wardrobes even. It's like they didn't even put any effort into creating any kind of realistic, you know, it's just like they shopped at a garage sale or just found something out of the back of the closet and threw it on these actors. Can't remember the exact wording, but it was a pretty negative review. Cinematography, special effects, all that's just apart from Lockjaw being pretty decent. They've said everything else is just trash, which is very disappointing considering what we've come to expect from Marvel Studios. Aha! Oh, there it was! I just had the bug. I used the L2, my power disappeared, and he didn't do anything, just stood there. Just had it. Did you guys see it? It's like way behind me. The delay is more than it used to be. That was bad. If Deadpool Arena comes back around, I'm taking a few days off of work. Yeah. He's gonna be insane. Looks like a cosplay. Yep, that's what I've heard. Saw the super fake Medusa hair, and that's it for me. So I'm thinking about saying F it, taking another 5-star to rank 4, Classic Ultron, Generic Gem for Prestige, Age of Ultron, Ultron Unawakened, or X-23 Mutant Gem. Talk me out of it. Okay, well, here's the thing that I can't talk you out of ranking one of those, but what I can do is remind you that most likely in a few months we're going to have resources to take champions to rank 5. And so would you rather use your present tier 2 alphas to take another champ to rank 4, or would you rather wait a month and maybe have opportunity to take somebody else to rank 5? I mean, that's speculation, because we don't know how many tier 5 basics are going to be available to us, but we may only be able to do one just in total from what we get from 5.4, but I think that's something worth considering. One of the Ultrons. I hate Classic Ultron. He's a pain to fight. The AI on that dude is so annoying. It's so passive. I mean, he's like passive all the time, and then when you go to attack him, you get parried or countered. And his evade is ridiculous. It's supposed to be exactly the same as Ultron, Age of Ultron, but I swear that guy evades twice as much as the other one. Act 5 will give more tier 2 alphas. They have no one's saving them. That's true. Yeah. We just don't know at what rate the resources are going to become available. How is Ultron, the classic Ultron's attack? I know his prestige is higher, but how is his attack compared to Age of Ultron? Because the Age of Ultron one, his attack is not great. Unless you can bleed and cauterize, he's not great. I've stopped running him. I used to run him all the time in Alliance Quest, but I've stopped because I kept timing out on that stupid Luke Cage in Section 3 of Map 6. J. Red Dragon, does Mephisto's boosts make Master Mode possible? It should if you've got the champions to handle it. If you go in there with a 3-star on Master Mode, I think you're going to struggle. Reeler, hello to you. Take Ultron to rank 4. If I had him, only have 1 rank 4 5-star, have 0 5-star techs. 15 5-stars and not 1 is a tech. Ah, that's frustrating. This game, I'm pretty sure, is like predisposed to give you specific classes of champions and withhold from you others. If we can say a game is predisposed, that is. It's programmed. It's all rigged. Completion of all of Act 5 will probably have a generic 5-star Awakening, Tier 5 Basic, T2A, potentially 5-star Crystal. Similar to how Act 4 was for 4 stars. Yep. 6.5 T2As now. Could wait a little longer. Potentially take 2 more to rank 4 pretty quick. Classic Ultron hits much harder. Gets Fury buff every 5 attacks. Yeah. That might be worth considering him then. I mean, but he doesn't have the regen though, does he? He doesn't have the sustainability. I don't think that's always necessary. Sustainability is great, but if you can't make it through a fight without timing out... Ah! L1. Pretty much everyone in the Alliance uses Ultron for Alliance quests. We used to. I'm seeing fewer and fewer. I said map 6, later days in the week on map 6, he doesn't cut it. He's just not, his damage output is just not high enough. Even running suicides, especially if you're run into a bleed immune champion, even with suicides, not gonna make it through. So, anybody else notice that Iron Man and Superior Iron Man is not proccing Arc Overload as much as they should? This one didn't here, and I'm thinking, well, maybe it's because I had him parry stunned, but I'm pretty sure... I mean, this is quite frequent, and for me to have them parry stunned at that point of Arc Overload every single time would be... I mean, the chances of that happening are very low. The reason I ask is because I am not running Assassin. The only thing in that fight, in half a dozen other fights in the last few days, that would have affected his Arc Overload should have been the Petrify mastery. But I don't think I'm having him stunned, and they're not activating it. Alex42, agree with some of that. Don't see them giving out LOL rewards for a chapter completion. Hope you're right, though. I mean, they got to give it some time. I mean, if they're introducing 6 stars, you got to be able to rank up a 5-star, right? I mean, that's the logic of the community. I mean, Kabam has not said anything at all about, at least that I can think of, about giving the materials to take 5 stars to rank 5 yet, but we're just assuming that that is a logical step in the progression here if they're already introducing 6 stars. Once I 100% Labyrinth, taking Classic Ultron, don't care how useful he is. Trophy champ. Yeah. Talking 4-star. I am talking 4-star, thank you. Still not sure how a 5-star would do. I still think against a bleed immune champion on day 6 later in the week at a high prestige, I still think Ultron as a 5-star would struggle. And the champion that I'm thinking of specifically is the Luke Cage with poison and all of the physical resistance and energy resistance buffs on him. I've heard negative reviews about him. I remember Resident used to just say he was trash. I just know that I hate fighting him in arena. I mean, but to support Alex's point, you have Realm of Legends and you have Act 4. And there was a point in the game where someone could have said the same thing about Act 4, that they don't see Act 4 giving the rewards out that Realm of Legends gives out, but it did. So that may mean that in addition to 5.4, maybe they are working on a LOL 2, like has been thrown around. What's up, Yeet? Thanks for stopping in, man. Glad I could hang out in your stream for a little bit earlier tonight. Did you get some units out of those battle chips? I guess the bottom line is, the B-Man, it's hard to say. It's really hard to say who to rank up there, because it comes down at this point, because we should be able to be at a point in the next 6 months or so where we're able to rank up champions, you know, 5-star champions, at least to rank 4 more frequently. And so I guess I would say, what are the decisions that you used to use to determine who you're going to take to rank 5 as a 4-star? And then we need to start thinking about 5 stars that way. Utility, synergies, you know, all of that. Of course, prestige, but anything, if it's within the first 5 is going to affect prestige. You know, how much do you need to affect prestige? I don't know that it needs to be that big of a decision anymore. Just taking somebody up is going to be the important thing. But I personally would not do Ultron over X23 just because he has higher prestige. If you would use X23, if she's got better synergies for you, I would do X23. Just as an example. Buy another Marvelous Crystal Cash. Both duped to champ for 500. You and Yeet both did the Marvelous Crystal? Luke Cage, OP Defender. I'm telling you, Alex, have you faced him on map 6? He sucks. Gran, how you doing on your grind? It's not great. I've not had much time at all today, and probably won't have much time this weekend. So I'm just doing what I can and calling it good. This one's probably just going to be a wash. I gotta hit my minimum for, you know, perfect series, but at least. But after that, yeah, I have a feeling tomorrow is going to be spent ripping out carpet most of the day. Thanks, Yeet. Oh man, sorry that you didn't get anything out of those battle chips. That sucks. It's like when you get them, that's great. The problem is actually getting them in the first place. $5,500. That's what he's got posted. 6198 Hemorrhoid. How many do you have? I know you've got the 4. Do you have a 5th one at rank 5? Isn't it time to shave your face? Almost, CJ. Probably tomorrow. Good call. When's your wife do? Christmas Eve. 3 months. Wish Winter Soldier wasn't in there, though. I think we all have one of those. Do map 6 one day, and I don't have to face him, so I guess I'm thankful, because I probably wouldn't take Ultron in the fight with Suicides. Probably would take Ultron. Yep. Day 1, he can handle him. but barely, as a 4-star. I took him. The last time I took him into AQ was day 1. We were running map 6 day 1, and I took Ultron into that fight like I always had been doing. And it must have been our prestige went up or something. I don't know what happened, but I usually could finish that fight, you know, with plenty of time on day 1, not a problem. But on this particular day, I finished the fight. I knocked him out with about 3 seconds left on the clock. And I'm thinking, if this is day 1, there is no way I'm finishing this fight on day 2 or whenever, you know, any consecutive days that we do map 6. So I dropped them at that point. Luckily, I had ranked up a few other champions to go in there. So now I run Ghost Rider for most of the map, and then I have Iceman and Hyperion that I can take the rest. Well, Iceman for a backup for Hyperion, or Ghost Rider if I lose either of those. But usually Hyperion can handle Luke Cage pretty well with the armor break and the fury stacks. Take a Winter Soldier, Bolt Colossus, Ant-Man, Hulkbuster. Have 3 good ones. I'm telling you, Ant-Man, he's OP and nobody knows it. 5th champ is Mordo, Sig 99. It's going to be the best gift, and you will truly tell all of us how much the gift of giving sucks. You should have your wife live streamed that night. She's talked about it. Not actually doing it, but she's told me there's actually a Facebook group. So my wife is a doula, which is basically a birth coach. She helps birthing mothers through the process with relaxation, coaching, just any assistance that they need. She does birth classes and things like that. So she's a part of a lot of these communities and Facebook groups and things. And so she was telling me there's actually this closed Facebook group called BirthTube, where they now live stream their births on in the Facebook group. I'm like, no, thank you. I guess if that's your thing, but nope, not for me. Alliance try map 6 for the first time some time ago. We got destroyed. Totally need max rank champ. Never looked at it again. Or John Doe, it's really not bad. I mean, the difficult part about map 6 is the planning. And that planning may take you months, because it's going to require... I just messed up that synergy, or the class advantage. It's going to require you to have people who have the appropriate champs to run the appropriate paths. That is part of the planning. So you need to have somebody with bleed immunities, with poison immunities. You need to have people with strong regeneration abilities. You need a lot of different things going on there. And you need to plan out exactly where people are going on the map and what paths they're taking. You need to know when people are going to be available, because you cannot be waiting on people in map 6. But once you get all that planning out of the way, and once you run it a few times, because it's going to take practice. If I change a lane, I'm very good on my lanes in map 6, but if I were to change a lane, I would be using items for the first few times I ran it. But once you get that out of the way, map 6 really is not bad. I mean, think of it as the old Alliance War. First few times you ran it, probably used quite a bit more items than you did towards the end. Same principle, just a little bit more organization than Alliance War requires. Anyway, long commentary on that. The map 6 with 440s can be done on early days, no problem, yeah. I think the early days of map 6 are not any more difficult than the latter days of map 5. Sometimes even easier. 5 million alliance. Yeah, that's part of the planning, though. 5 million alliance, you got to get the champs up. She will never go out of business. Babies will be made, guaranteed every year by the millions. Yes. That's true. Have you mentioned I'm recruiting? I have not. That's your job. CJ is recruiting if you're looking for an alliance. Rice Cooker, what's up, man? Thanks for dropping in. How are you? So far I've only had that bug happen one time, and that was on Deadpool X-Force. Is it, have you guys seen it? Is it on any specific champions? Is there any, like, conditions for that to happen that I'm not aware of? Is it just SP2? Is it, what's going on with that? Give me some details. Alliance is lazy in Arena. They don't grind for champ often, but I do. Yeah, you can put up with that for so long, but once you get to a point you want to advance, you gotta find somewhere else. I grew up in alliances that did not require minimums from players, and I always respected that. Thought it was a good idea because, you know, people have lives and things. When I joined For Loki a few months ago, this is the first alliance that I've been a part of that does require event minimums, and I absolutely love it. Because there are plenty of times in my career, MCOC career, where you know, myself and a few other people have just grinded out way above what would have been necessary to hit the milestones if everybody had done their part. And then other people, like, they'd jump into Arena and they'd do one series. They'd do one series, 3 fights total, and grab all of the milestones, or maybe 4 out of the 5 milestones, or 5 out of the 6, however many there are, because we didn't hit that last milestone, or it's coming down to the last minute. It's like, everybody gotta get into Arena, we need 2,000 points left, and then you miss it by 200 points, and you still got that one person that does one series. But you couldn't say anything about it because the alliance policy is we don't require minimums. Great. Anyway, yeah, love minimums. Cyclops, Blue Team, Phoenix, and Ghost Rider. Hasn't happened to me yet. Yeah, apparently it's random and it's not frequent because I've only seen it once. Not bad. Trying to finish up 5.3, hoping for some Mystic T4 to rank up Mephisto. Oh, did you get Mephisto? Nice. Congrats on that. Hyperion's L2. What's up, Whiskey DJ? Probably I'm not using a lot of specials in arenas, so that's probably one reason I'm not seeing it more. Haven't seen it happen for the AI either. Dead by Devon, hello to you. What's up? Gran, I have a confession. I died to Karnak in Alliance War. Went for an intercept and he L2'd me in the face. Don't worry, man. It's good to get that off your chest. I think I've done that too. Although I think when I died to Karnak, it was to his L1, which is even worse. Even worse. And I know exactly the node it was on too. It was at node 5, unblockable SP1. Karnak was on it. Like, I go into that fight thinking, this is stupid. Why would you put Karnak on an unblockable SP1 node? And then I ran right into it. it was bad. Had to happen a lot. Didn't matter the champ. There have been plenty of times in your career when you haven't. Also, don't make me yell at you, Gran. I have never done one series. Never one time in the last 2 years of playing. And to clarify, I've only been playing for 2 years. My alliance requires small donation, but nothing compared to 4. Yeah, the donations are just going to depend on what maps you're running. I'm talking about milestones in events, so that you are getting the alphas and the 254-star shards in all of the arena events. You know, perfect series and oh, come on. See, look at that OP Ant-Man. Oh, and then I don't get the. Thought they fixed parry. Moving on. At some point, your wife has accepted your addiction. She doesn't like it, but yep, she does. She knows. Got a 5-star Mephisto. Pop my 5-star Mystic Gem on him. Dude, that is sweet. That's what I should have done. Alan Wagner, good to see you tonight. Speaking of bugs, the dashing back randomly when you launch a special is only when I use L1 or 2 65% of the time. Major pain for 524. Dashing back randomly? I've not heard of that one. I just know that, like, the one that I'm aware of is you launch a special and nothing happens except for you lose, like, the screen flickers, you lose your power, but there's no special animation and the fight goes on. Karnak's secret OP champ defender. Yes. Some person in my alliance pulled a 4-star Spider-Gwen, and 2 minutes later a 5-star Spider-Gwen. Did you? Congrats. Give them congratulations. Welcome them to the Spider-Gwen club. I'm telling you, someday she's going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to happen. I've lost more fights tonight, though. It's like 3 fights tonight that I've lost. It's crazy. That doesn't happen often. But of course it happens when it's perfect series. So I come down here, it was about 9:45 p.m. and I'm thinking, man, I haven't heard that dog bark or scratch at the door or anything in like a couple hours. I hope it's still alive. And it's been barking its head off for the last 15 minutes. Must see a rabbit or a raccoon or something. B-Manny didn't bother to deny me, just ignored me. Should tag him so he'll see it. Does that for me, and they immediately dash back like you're trying to evade. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not seeing that one at all. I just know about the one where you froze and couldn't do anything after using your special attack, which they fixed today, and now you've got the one where it just, you don't have a special attack. A rabbit-coon? Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping it's a raccoon that might come back in the yard and eat him or something. I know that's a terrible thing to say. I mean, I really am not... I don't hate dogs. I really don't. I grew up with dogs. I love dogs. Always loved dogs. I hate this dog. Like, Tell my wife, I want to love this dog. I do. I really do. It's not going to happen. But yeah, I mean, if I don't know. He's like, he is going at it. I mean, just non-stop barking. Surprised my my neighbors haven't called it in yet. Nope. He stopped. He stopped. Maybe the Rabbit-Con got him. Rabbit-Coon? 2.6 save for Iron Fist. I think so. I think so. Yeah, Aaron, it doesn't appear to be very often. But again, I'm running Suicide, so like I'm not using many specials here. So I can't really say one way or the other. I've only seen it once. L1 seemed to be working fine for me. Bug just happened with 5-star Spidey on L2 against Miles Morales. Almost just died because of it. So that's what I'm wondering, but people are saying it's the L1 too. L1 also. Seems like most of what I'm hearing it's the L2. Did it again? Spidey's L2 is straight broken? Good. Just kidding. Hate Spidey. Break his other L2. I'm really not a bitter old man. I just sound like it sometimes. Come on. This is ridiculous too. Like the Thor and Thor Jane Foster, where you have to parry them to actually make them do what they're built to do. They won't attack. They just stand there. Like Iron Patriot, he'll attack. I'll parry him all day long because I don't need to parry him with Angela. He'll attack all day long and whatever. But once on the next fight, I'm gonna get to Thor again, and he'll just stand there. Been grinding Master Mode all day. All my champs use L2. 5-star Gwen works great. Dances on the L1 every time. Yep. That's a pretty L1. So is it every game mode for this bug, or is it just Arena? See? Doing it again. She'll just stand there. She's not going to attack. There we go. Finally. Give me another one. Nope, just stand there. Goodness gracious. Ridiculous! Gran, very tempted to go for my first featured in November. Need a Labyrinth viable champion. Sparky? Or pull 3 normal crystals and hope for Gwen Hyperion that month. There's a couple people in my alliance who are pretty confident in Sparky. I don't know. I don't have him at all. I got him as a 2-star. I don't know. I don't think he's going to be as good as Star-Lord would be. You could do it with him, but it's going to cost you more. It's hard to answer those kind of questions. I mean, you know what I would do. You know what I'm doing. It's just the content that I need to be able to beat I need that champion to beat that content as efficiently as possible, and so there's just no point in me using him on the features, but still nobody as good as Star-Lord. Unless you're talking about a 4-star Archangel would be amazing, or a 5-star Archangel, or a 5-star Iceman, or Ultron for the Abomination and Guillotine, where they actually are going to have a function for a Labyrinth run. think it's just Arena. It happens a lot to me in Arena, not really Quest. Come to think of it, it's only been Arena. If it's only in Arena, who cares? I do. Still annoying, like the vision thing. They say it's finally going to get fixed too, or, you know, whatever. Great, but it's been annoying as heck in Arena. Oh, Battle Chips, what's up? I think that has something to do with the AI having debuffs on them. Even seen it with Thor for a while now. Recently noticed it with other champs. It's just always with Thor. Oh, there it was. Magic's L1 didn't proc when I just used it. I'm going to put it in the chat so you can see it right. It's quite a bit of delay. Later, see ya, John Doe. Reruns of Walking Dead and lie in bed after that. Sounds good. Ultron is good for Guillotine and LOL. That's, what's her enigmatic ability? So, you need a, if you're going to do Guillotine and Abomination on for the same path, you've got Abomination, who you have to have a poison immune for, and Guillotine you have to have a bleed immune for. So, double immune champion, if you can bring a double immune 5-star, that's going to be very, very beneficial for you, and just knock them both out in the same run. If you don't even know how good a 5-star Star-Lord is, how have you been playing on others' accounts? Yeah, man, all day long. Pretty sure my son has a 5-star Star-Lord. He's hiding from me. Referring to the AI playing passively. Yep. Do maintenance Tuesday, so I'm guessing they're going to try to fix this issue. They said that they are going to have a fix for it. They have a fix for it, but they don't know when they're going to get it out. I hope it's very soon, and I do hope that it's only Arena, because if that happens in Alliance Quest and Map 6, that could get messy, especially when special attacks for like Ghost Rider are, you know, can make or break an entire fight. Earlier today, had to keep restarting my app since Arena kept lagging. Have you guys upgraded to iOS 11.01 or whatever it is? My phone is scheduled to upload it, update it tonight. Not sure what to anticipate. I've heard that one of the things is when you switch windows from MCOC to something else and then switch back, MCOC reloads every time. I don't know if you guys are noticing anything else. Anything else I need to keep an eye out for? New champs to the 5-star basic pool. When is that coming? Next week sometime? Wouldn't it be great? There's a champ that has the ability to reduce the chance for SP to proc. The uproar will be bound to happen. Yeah, actually, Bloody Cain, it's funny that you mentioned that. That is one thing that I've mentioned more than once. I wish that they would do for a champ. I think it would have been very cool if they did it for Blade, where if he'd caused an opponent to bleed, that he basically takes away their ability to use a special attack. It's not power drain, it's not power lock, it's just it shuts down their special attack button. So they can have all the power they want, but the special attack button doesn't work. I think that would be cool. It would also be very frustrating. All I know is a 4-star Star-Lord hits like a truck at hit 50, so I'm guessing a 5-star hits like a rocket. Yeah, I know for a fact that at my almost 400 hit combo with Storm, against Star-Lord today, in which I got him down about 30%. Would have been a solo kill, or very close to it, if I had a SIG 100 Star-Lord. Yeah. That's why I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother attempting a second path. It's gonna be there. It's not going away. Oh, come on. Get her. Lost an arena fight because Rocket didn't use his SP2. That's Rocket for you. He sucks. Just kidding. Dropped suicides earlier today. Been running them for the last 2 to 3 weeks. We'll see how AQ goes without them. At least now I can help with the minis. That's my only concern. My only drawback for me right now to running suicides. I took them off to run a few paths in 5.3, but added them back on. Now that I don't have to worry about Alliance Quest, it's very nice for Arena. What's that maintenance? That's what maintenance is for, I'm assuming. Oh, they do it just about every Tuesday. Who knows what they do? Just resetting the servers or something. I didn't get him quite to 0. Oh well. They need Conan the Barbarian and the game will finally be perfect. Yeah. Somebody who understands. It's funny though, if you go into, I don't know if they have it in the new arenas, but in the older ones they did. They had the suggestion thread in the forums for champions. I went in there, I'm like, I'm gonna put in Conan the Barbarian, but looking through the comments, there actually, I saw a dozen other people who said Conan the Barbarian. Most of them were, most of the comments were in Spanish. So I don't know if Conan the Barbarian is bigger in Hispanic communities or something, but 6-star unduped Star-Lord will be your first pull. Thank you, sir. How do you get infinite streak in T4B without sandbagging? If you have fully ranked up champions, it's possible. So I do 3 stars, fights 1 through 4. Fight 5, I do 2, because the number of 5 stars I have, this is the way it works out best for me. I use a team of 2 5-stars and a 4-star, and then teams fights 5 through, or 6 through 9 or 10, or however many it takes. I work my way up through the 5 stars, and then for like fights 11 through 15, I work my way down through my 550 4-stars, and so I don't have to sandbag that way. But if you don't have enough of 5 stars at rank 3 or higher and 550 4-stars, then you probably will still have to sandbag. My parry, Deadpool. Thank you. Then wait 7 months. Is that all? To dupe my 6-star Star-Lord? 7 months isn't that long. Champs come out the first Wednesday of every month. So it'll be Wednesday. Everybody loves the Arnold. They should get him to sponsor the champ, the Schwarzenegger Challenge. That would be cool. Get in the chopper! That's messed up, man. Messed up. Do 2 550s, 1 440 in 4-star featured from 10 to 15. That will work in T4B. If it works in the featured, it should work in the T4B as well. Yeah. Because, I mean, it's the same champions. You're gonna get into the Kang's team of the 565 champions, same as you do in the feature. Man, check this out. This is what an arena grinding alliance looks like. This is, I mean, 1,000 help requests. And this is not me not hitting this help button all day. That's like in the last couple hours since before I started streaming. 1,000 requests. This is nuts. But I have to be honest, that help button doesn't get as much love from me as it needs. That is time consuming. But I do wonder, I should check it. Is it faster on this phone? On the iPhone 8? Pastor Sammy Squad, what's up, Sammy? And Ant, welcome to you. Straight Slayer, good to see you. And it's still slow, still sucks. Pressing the help button over and over and over again. Anyway, time to pop some crystals. Yesterday we were extremely lucky. I got a 4-star Daredevil and a 4-star Angela from PHCs yesterday. It's phenomenal. Slicem just pulled another Drax. Pulled him earlier and now duped him. Seems to be that guy's luck. That's what he did with the Stark Spidey too. Already a high and perfect series, dude. Yeah, you have no idea, and that's not even me. But there's some guys, Dr. Doob, DJ Ray, a couple others in this alliance. I don't know how they do it, man. I mean, it's like they do what they do in one hand, and they grind arena in the other hand, and it's they put up insane numbers. I need a help all button. Yeah, that'd be nice. But that would take away some of the, the dynamic of the game. Woohoo, back up to 235 crystals. Not crystals, units. After blowing all those units, I mean, ugh, I don't even want to think about those Grandmaster crystals. Look at all those 4-stars roll by. Just teasing your eyes. Teasing. Leave a like, peeps. Please do. And hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so. That would be cool too. And the bell so you can know when I'm live streaming next. Which I plan to do tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Central Standard, as long as I'm not crippled and immobilized from tearing carpet out of my basement tomorrow. A slew of 2-stars, but that's alright. SGA3 may be the first ally I'm in that can 100% all the 3-day events. I hope so, or at least to get that T1 Alpha. Yeah, those T1 Alphas, they're going to be more valuable than you realize soon. That's it, 25. Get trending, thank you, sir. Is that what it takes to get trending? 25 likes? What was that? 225 units a week ago or so. Hit 3,700 yesterday. You're grinding them out more than I am. Took me about 2 weeks to get about 2,000, but that was before I opened. That was before I opened the battle chips, which I got about 1,200 from them. So I guess that's about on par. Not too far off. And a 3-star. Woohoo, 3-star. What are we gonna get here? Sammy is doing a legend run. Yeah, I saw that. The Ranger, good morning to you. How is India? Another Angela. I just pulled her yesterday and duped her, and now pulled her again. $3,500 in a week. It is, well, he said a week or so ago, but it's doable. A lot of arena and lucky on the battle chips, and he probably had some battle chips saved up. You seem experienced, but just in case, when pulling the carpet up, cut it into strips and roll it up on itself. Don't try to do the whole room. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I've actually got my neighbor, that's what he does for a living. He lays carpet for a living. So I'm going to get him over here and see if he can help me out. Also going to try to sweet talk him into laying some new carpet for me at a bargain price. What was that 6 still showing up there for? Am I missing some milestones? Oh, the catalyst clash. No biggie there. Alright, yes, Sammy's doing a legend run on Sunday. Yeah, he told me about that. Usual running good. Good to hear, Ranger. Maybe been a little longer than a week. Pretty good arena crystal openings. Alright guys, well thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate those of you who have been hanging out since the beginning and helped me figure out the whole lag issue. I'm gonna keep trying to fine-tune the settings here and see if we can just eliminate that altogether from the get-go. Boy, would that be nice. Not dealing with that anymore. Anyway, have a great night. I will plan to see you tomorrow at 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. Till then, this is Gran smoking it down. We'll catch you later.